Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
We are your host. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Caylin.
You can find us at the CayVin Universe on social media.
And you can email us at thecayvinuniverse@gmail.com.
Oh, yes. Get ready getting started. Yeah, I mean, we're getting started kind of late today. It's been one of those days.
I know.
One of those weeks. Yeah.
Where does the time go?
Yeah, so thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and germs, people, whatever. I feel like
hope
when you
no germs. I hope everybody's washing their hands.
Right? I feel like when you say ladies and gentlemen, it's just so like, ugh.
I know.
It's just like so cliche.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you for joining us. So today, what are we going to talk about, Caylin?
We're going to talk about our favorite Netflix movies and series, specifically Netflix.
Yes. So for everyone out there that's quarantining, or whether you're just, looking for something to watch tonight on Netflix, so we're just going to break down basically what we've been watching for Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of correlates with the when we reviewed or talked about TV shows and movies, the quarantine TV and the quarantine movies. But this is more specific to Netflix, and of course, we added a bunch of different new movies and shows. So let's go and get right into it.
So should we do like one and one, you think, or like all together?
Honestly, if you just want to go and tell your list.
Okay.
Like I said, it's kind of one of those days.
Yeah.
We had other stuff I wanted to talk about initially, but like I said, again, it's just one of those days.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I haven't felt good the past couple of days, and it's been nothing COVID related, and I hate that. I fucking can't stand that. When I tell somebody like, oh yeah, I've been throwing up. I wake up and I throw up when I wake up. Oh, you should go get tested for COVID. It's like I have no COVID. Like throwing up isn't even a symptom, is it?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm
sure it is, because I know.
Well, everything's a fucking symptom.
Yeah, now everything is like you could literally stub your toe and be like, oh my god, you might have COVID.
Yeah.
If you're like fucking hurting or something.
Yeah, but it's literally
COVID
just
toes.
like, COVID toes. God. Yeah. So just like. Yeah, so I haven't felt good, so I'll let you go ahead and, say your list, and then I'll cross out ones if I have, I'll add into it. So.
Yeah. I forgot my pen. Oh, it's around here somewhere.
You can take mine.
Okay, thanks. So first on my list is actually what I recently just watched. Everybody's talking about it, the Unsolved Mysteries. I know we mentioned it last podcast, but we didn't really get into it,
Well, did you ever see the original?
I did, like a long time ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess we were both probably little.
Yeah. But now, like, I still watch like Forensic Files. That's another good mention. You can find all those on Netflix, all the collections. But yeah, Unsolved Mysteries. It's crazy. Like, I know that in the name it's Unsolved Mysteries, but it still made me mad when it got to the end and there wasn't, they didn't solve it.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point. Yeah. It's an unsolved mystery.
I know.
But you're so used to the shows that where they do solve it by the end, and it sucks. It sucks that there's like to know that there's actual things like that happen. Yeah, people get away with crimes and shit like that. I know.
The Golden State Killer.
Yeah, I don't know what's worse. Is it more scary, or is it a more like? Well, I'm sure to normal people, it's more scary, but to me, it like pisses me off.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Fuckers couldn't do their job, and this guy got away.
Yeah,
he's probably living it up.
Yeah, and like, so I liked how all the episodes were different in their own way. Like there's no spoilers or anything, but like you'll find out how they kill. But like one of them was like supposed suicide. They ruled it, but actually, I think they ruled it. What's the other option? It's like suicide, accident, homicide. Natural, and then there's another one. It's like basically undetermined or something like that. Okay. And so that's what they ruled this one. But everybody's saying he committed suicide. So that's a crazy one. There's also that one about the aliens. You watched that with me, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, those people
were kind of crazy. But.
And it's like the guy drew a UFO. And
he's like, this is what it looked like.
And it literally looked like it literally looked like you can get a 5-year-old to draw.
Yeah, to say, hey, what does a UFO look like?
Yes, yes. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
That was funny.
Yeah, it's like literally when I was watching that, I was like, these people literally all got together and were like, let's come up with this fucking crazy ass UFO story. But then again, there are parts to it that you're like, okay, that kind of. You can see it, but it's just certain characters. Like that one guy was just Yeah. That one guy didn't see shit. He just
honestly, yeah. But then they claim, you know, there's no way that all these people and the area that everybody had their experiences. It was like a wide range area, not like all in one little small town. Like
because it was that. Then that's when they said that like multiple people had said the same, like from different areas, had seen the same thing or said the same thing about these UFOs. Then I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. But the dude that it was like, I was standing right here and I couldn't move, my arms were behind my back, and this beam of light came out and it sucked me up in it. I'm like, dude, no. That sounds that sounds like something out of a movie. Like where this guy pretty much got all his UFO education from. So I feel like I feel like there was one episode we did a while back where our mics were perfect, and I always fuck with the settings every episode to see what if I do this, what if I do this, what if I do this. I'm like, why
doesn't he just write down the number or something?
Well, I just keep trying out different things, and then maybe I should write it down because, like I said, there was one episode where our mic sounded perfect, and I was like,
we gotta listen back. Try to determine what episode it was.
Well, I mean, that's gonna make me angry because I know what episode it is. It's just I don't know the settings that it was on there.
Oh yeah, duh. Sorry, I got confused.
But Unsolved Mysteries, yeah, because it's not. I didn't really watch it as much as you, so you can say more on it. But I just want to say one thing. It's not, or ask one thing. It's not like the old Unsolved Mystery was that old dude that was like, tonight on Unsolved Mysteries, and he's like tells a story, and then after the story they go back to the old dude and he'd be like, if you know anything about this mystery, give us a call. And he's like in a fucking alley, and there's like hookers and shit behind him.
The lot lizards.
Yeah.
What's it called? No, it's not like that. No, there's honestly, I literally watched the whole series and I can't remember if there's a narrator. I don't think so. No, I think it's mainly like if they're gonna say something, they're gonna just put the words on the screen for you to read, something like that, and then they're interviewing a bunch of people. Yeah. But I mean, overall, you got the apparent suicide, the apparent the mother killed her daughter or something, the aliens, what was it?
There was that one about like the child that died and the lady that like hung herself supposedly right after. Was that Unsolved Mysteries?
No, I don't think so. It's probably Forensic Files. We're watching that too.
Whatever, it's all the same.
Or we watched 2020. That's on Hulu. We're not talking about Hulu right now.
We're in 2020. I don't need to watch it.
No. That's a good one. Yeah, but overall good series. Tune in. It's real popular right now, so if you haven't watched it by now, just do it. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean that's the whole point. If you want something to watch, check these out. So what do you have next?
Next I have Umbrella Academy. You got me into the show. I'm so grateful. And season 2, July 31st. It's almost here. Oh my God, we're almost halfway through the July.
I know. So yes, Umbrella Academy in season 2. I'm very I'm very excited. So if you haven't seen the Umbrella Academy, trust me, it is 100% worth it. If you're I mean, I don't know. I feel like anyone could get into it for any reason because because I could say if you love like superhero type movies or like X-Men-y or like Fantastic Beasts or things like that, then you'll like this. But you necessarily don't like, you enjoy like superhero movies and stuff, but that's not always your first pick.
Yeah.
But so like, would you consider it like a superhero show? Because it's not really.
No, I was literally just getting ready to say like, don't really compare them to the superhero because I was literally thinking that.
Yeah, because it comes from a comic book and of course they all have superpowers, but it's
I feel like the story is much deeper than that.
Yeah, exactly. There's no, because too often times when it comes to any type of new superhero movie or things like that or show, there's too much of that superhero genre cliche.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though this does spawn from a comic book from Gerard Way, the singer of My Chemical Romance, awesome band, by the way.
Yeah.
I grew up listening to that. It just, it doesn't stick within the genre of like quote unquote superhero.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's like it's like drama and like suspense and there's some horror in it. There's some mystery in it. It's like a little bit of everything, which is awesome.
Yeah. So I definitely can't wait for that
season 2. Yeah, exactly. So if you're listening to this now, totally get into that show. You have enough time to finish season 1. Yeah, and you'll be so happy that you hadn't gotten into it yet, because as soon as you're done with season 1, which will probably be in a few days, season 2 will be right around the corner. So you didn't have to wait long as like us. Literally, when season, I'm not gonna give any spoilers. When season 1 ended, I was like, I want more. I watched so many YouTube videos after that,
Yeah. And the only reason, one thing about Vinny that I noticed, you like can't sit down and like really watch a show back to back to back, you know, unless you're really into it. You've only ever done that with Cobra Kai and Umbrella Academy. Yeah. Like literally every minute of the day, like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm watching the next Umbrella Academy. Right. It only took you like a few days, and I was like, man, I should have watched this.
Yeah, it was really good. And
same thing with Cobra Kai.
Well, yeah, and we were like living in different cities when you watched the Umbrella Academy, and you would like call me him after every episode.
This just happened.
Yeah, like one episode you called me crying. Like
yes, oh yes.
So yeah, it's an awesome show. And speaking of Cobra Kai, that's from YouTube, but there is rumors that Cobra Kai is going to be on Netflix.
Oh, it's not rumors. They confirmed it.
Oh, they confirmed it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So
just recently,
Cobra Kai season 3 will be on Netflix, and then season 1 and 2 as well. Which I know there's going to be people out there that hadn't seen Cobra Kai because, you know, it's on YouTube, and that people are going to want to deal with the trial or deal with the membership to watch that. So I bet there's people that are going to binge watch season 1 and season 2, which I'm, you know,
worth it.
Again, I envy those people because they get to experience it all over again. So what's next on your list, Caylin?
Next I have, you remember that show, Love, Death, and Robots?
Oh, yeah. It's been a while since we've seen that.
That little series.
Yeah, they haven't come out with another season, have they?
No, I don't think they ever like announced that it was going to be renewed or anything.
That's weird. Well, just like, see, that's the thing about Netflix. Like, I have a few shows on here that Netflix made and then like never did another season. It's like they're making so many damn movies and shows. It's like it's kind of like they're just like a factory at this point. Yeah. Like that's literally what they are. They're just a movie and show factory. They're just boop, 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 boop. You know, I remember like the other
shows.
how
many more ideas do you have for
yeah, like other shows. Was it Family Guy? I think it was Family Guy. Where it's like they made fun of Netflix, like that they're literally green light anything. Like if you come up to them with any idea, they're going to be like, sold. But it's like.
You got it.
Which is good because. Good for them, and you know, good for the viewers because they're constantly pumping out. And a lot of things we watch, they're Netflix, you know, originals or Netflix original shows and movies. They are good, but the problem is when you're constantly pouring out shit like that, it's like you're not giving everything enough attention. So it's like they just cancel shit left and right. Yeah, and like
all these, like I notice all of these series on here. Like, oh, I don't have this one written down, but we've talked about it. 13 Reasons Why. I just. You know, and other.
Why did that need fucking 4 seasons, right?
Yeah, honestly, but there is some shows that deserve more. You know?
That's what I mean.
Like
Why
Disjointed.
Yeah, like okay, you could have done 13. Disjointed was 2 seasons, right?
Yeah,
that was a great show. Like, it was, and I regret the fact that I put off watching that show because I didn't like the background laughter. Like, I don't like that studio audience.
Watch it, yeah.
Yeah, but then it's like then I started remembering their shows like that 70s show that I wouldn't mind it, right? Yeah. So then that's when we started watching that 70s show again. Yeah. I was like, okay, I don't mind the background laughter. Let's give Disjointed a watch because obviously around that time that's when we were like maybe we shouldn't watch that 70s show anymore because it's kind of hard to watch nowadays.
Yeah,
because of certain things that happen with certain I'm not gonna give people any more publicity that they but. Yeah, just it's hard to watch that show. So we started watching Disjointed, and great, awesome. Like I I actually enjoyed watching that show. Like I said, that could have went 4 seasons, and 13 Reasons Why could have went 2. You know what I mean? It's like I
can see that. Yeah.
But then it all goes on viewers.
13 Reasons Why, but I can see that.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, you have like a little bit of bias. But yeah, back to our original point: Love, Death, and Robots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so I love this series because, well, you watched it first, and then you were like, oh, it's kind of cool because they're like short stories, and they're all different. So I was like, oh, I kind of like that concept.
Yeah, because like
some of them were good.
Yeah.
And honestly. Left you like speechless.
Yeah, because it's like, and then like they can tell a whole cool story in like that short amount of time.
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Some of them.
And that's good for like people like me with my like how you even said I can't sit down and watch something. So the quick, like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm ready for the next thing.
Yeah. And then you'll go do something else, and then you'll come back. I'll watch the next.
Yeah, and then you can come back 30 minutes later, an hour later. So I really enjoyed that. Kind of like Black Mirror. American Horror Story is going to do that now with having like each episode be about something different.
I can't wait for that. They freaking had to postpone it to 2021 along with the new season.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, well.
The new season usually comes out like September, October, right?
Yeah. Oh, and Macaulay Culkin's going to be in the new season. I'm excited to see that.
Did you see that article where the only reason why he agreed to be in this to like come on the show is that because this upcoming season he's gonna have like a major sex scene with Kathy Bates.
With Kathy Bates, yeah. And I can totally see Macaulay Culkin taking that for just because of what, like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He's probably like, how cool is that?
I know, right?
I love Kathy Bates.
I know. God, she was awesome on Disjointed.
She was she was on Disjointed. She's awesome on everything. She's awesome in everything she does. Yeah. She's awesome in The Waterboy. She's awesome in The Office.
Yeah. Okay, so next on my list, you just mentioned it, Black Mirror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really good one. Did you ever watch the newer ones? The video game.
I think I've seen
Miley
all of
Cyrus.
them. Oh yeah, I've seen all of them.
Yeah. You got me into it. I remember you were like, "Oh yeah, it's a show, Black Mirror." Was it ever on live TV, like cable?
No, it's a Netflix show.
Oh, okay.
I think Joe Rogan got me into it because he was talking about it in his show. So.
I think I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
That's funny. Wow. All right, what else you got?
Let's see what else. The Haunting of Hill House.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's real popular. I'm still waiting to see when the next season's gonna come out. But
it's supposed to be another season?
Mm-hmm, yeah. Apparently it's gonna be much scarier than the first one. And the first one was fucking trippy.
Really?
Yeah. It was crazy, yeah. Like if you're looking for something scary to watch on Netflix, which I know is kinda hard because they don't really have, or Netflix doesn't really have good horror movies. Really? I noticed, yeah.
No, not really. I guess you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're looking for a good scary something to watch on Netflix, Haunting of Hill House.
Nice.
Yeah. I have next written down F is for Family.
Oh yes. I think I stopped watching that show midway through season 3 just because
right. Me too,
we just had other stuff to watch, but we got to go back to that and finish it because it is a good show.
Yeah,
it's a funny show.
Isn't there a fourth season?
Bill Burr's hilarious, huh?
Isn't there a fourth season?
I think the fourth season just released, so that's what I mean. We got to catch up on season 3 and then watch season 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great show, and I love the perspective because it's like basically, like perspective. Was it the 70s?
The 70s, yeah. And then wasn't it? How was it based? Like the point of view from like him. Bill Burr is a teenager, right? You said.
Whoa, no, it's not. It's loosely based on his life. So he would be the little boy. He would be the little boy.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And Frank would basically play like his dad, like if his dad was a character.
Yeah.
And then, but Frank is voiced by Bill Burr, so it's like it's an interesting little multiverse. But so apparently he basically based it around like his growing up and his childhood and things like that.
Yeah.
Loosely, of course, because some of the things some of the things in that show are just crazy and hilarious. Like, I don't want to say any spoilers.
Oh, I know, right? It's hard to do that.
But like I said, we'll do a spoiler version for people that already have seen it.
Yeah.
That way we can discuss it a little more.
Yeah.
What do you got next?
Nice. Dead to Me. I'm so sad to hear about the
last
final
season?
The final season coming.
I mean, honestly, I might give the final season a watch because I watched
the end of season 2 with me, and you were like, "Oh."
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah,
it's an interesting show. So I like shows like that you watch, and then it's like I can get into it too.
Right, I do love that. Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I mean, most of the shows that I have recently been watching, you like got me into them.
Yeah,
we've been watching the movies, and yeah.
Well, that's what happens when we move in together, and then we're in the process of right now of like our interests are getting like. Oh Jesus! Are getting put into one. He's probably eating his bone. He doesn't want nobody touching it.
Yeah, no, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so that's pretty funny.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
You. So would your boy.
That was funny. Yeah, you. So I know all you crazy bitches out there like this show.
I know the guy's a fucking sociopath and he fucking murders people and girls are just wetting their fucking selves like, oh my god, but he's so hot. Like,
I know.
This is why people got killed by Ted Bundy. Like,
right?
Because they're like, oh my, like I would hear stories or like not stories, but like I've heard people in the past say things like, oh, Ted Bundy was hot. Like if he tried to pick me up, I'd go with him. And it's like you would have been dead.
Yeah.
Like.
You would have been, you wouldn't have been saying that when he was freaking pulling out an axe and shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Drilling a hole in your head. Oh, that was Jeffrey Dahmer, right?
Oh, yeah. That was fucking crazy. Oh, yeah, we were talking about you. Not Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, you just got to watch, because the first season and the second season, they're kind of different, but they kind of like what's that word? There's some foreshadowing in there, I feel. And you know, okay, so in the first season it's one girl, and then the second season it's a different girl, completely different location. He like actually had to move and everything, but they still, you know, mention the other girl, you know.
Right.
So yeah, I kind of like that, how they kind of go back and forth. But I'm waiting for the third season to be announced, hopefully soon.
Yeah,
that was good.
That'd be cool.
That pretty much is all that I have.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Let's see here. Let me see the pen.
Oh, the pen. Yeah.
Are you done with it?
Trade.
Right. Our great budget we have for the studio. We have one pen to share between us. Just kidding.
No, we have other pens. Yeah, we just don't want to get up.
So I'll start off mine with Space Force, but of course we did a whole episode talking about Space Force. Yeah. But you're looking for something to watch. You enjoy The Office or what's his name? I almost called him Michael Cera.
What's his name? Malkovich or something like that.
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich, yeah.
Yeah, one great actor.
Yeah, he is.
And then, of course, Steve Carell. So, Space Force, give that a watch. That's good on my list.
Yeah.
Alone. That's something we haven't finished yet. We're still watching. Because Netflix only has season 6 on it, which is the Arctic. Well, then again, I don't know if each season is about something different, but I guess we'll figure out sooner or later.
Yeah.
Alone is really good.
I think we're almost done with it, right?
Yeah, and because Alone is like truly what it means, alone, because these people basically, you got 10 contestants, they get to pick 10 items to bring out into the wilderness, and it's like they give them a shit ton of batteries and a shit ton of cameras, and they literally have to like set tripods up around their camp, and literally they have like a GoPro attached to them, and they're like recording themselves essentially the whole time they're alone. So there's no extra like cameraman on the side. There's no like the people are out here in the wilderness starving for 2 weeks. There's no one says cut. Okay, here's your food. Like that's what I like about this.
Like Survivor and like I don't know if like Naked and
Bear
Afraid.
Grylls and all. Naked and Afraid, I don't know how that works. But,
okay.
But yeah, a lot of those like Survivor type shows, there's always like a whole camera crew. So it's like you know, it's always kind of take it with a grain of salt. But this is truly like you see people. No, I mean, I guess it's not giving a tune of spoilers because there's 10 people, so pick and choose. But people break their legs, people get sick, people get stab themselves
with an arrow,
fires and coldness and dead animals. And don't watch this while you're eating if you're squirmish, because there's skinning animals and cooking them, and
because they're not allowed to bring any food. Of course, you gotta catch it.
Yeah, it's just that's crazy. So. That's a good show. So we're gonna finish watching it, and then we'll probably end up doing a whole episode on it.
Oh yeah.
But
see who makes it.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Floor is Lava, of course.
Oh wow, we finally finished it.
We finally finished it.
You think they'll do another one?
I hope so.
Another season.
Yeah, we noticed at the end, at the very end of Floor is Lava. Remember how like he was just like, "Thank you for watching," Goodbye.
Yeah,
he's like he didn't say like see you next time or see you next season. He's like the freaking show host is like, I don't know if I'm having a job with this with this guy with this show.
Was funny. So, he was funny.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
One thing I do hope that they do if they bring it back, change the rooms. Like I don't know if I'd be able to watch like the bedroom and
because they essentially did
study.
Every room twice, and they just changed up like 2 things.
That was weird though. Like 2 people, 2 teams, 3 teams.
Yeah, it's almost like they were trying to figure it out because there were some episodes where they had 3 teams going against each other, like 3 teams of 3. And then they had like 2 teams of 3, and then one time they had like weird. 3 teams of 2, like, and then like it was weird. They were trying to figure it out, so basically, of course, if you don't know what the Floor is Lava is, it's basically like a game show where these people have to do this obstacle course, and if they fall, which essentially would be like falling in the water or something, they fall in lava, which is not real lava. It's not like it's really hot, and except there was that one team when they were like the floor is, and they were like hot. It's like
he was like the name of the show is Floor is Lava.
Yeah, the host was literally like, come on guys, it's Floor is Lava. Like, I'm glad that you got eliminated in like 30 seconds. But anyway, so good show. So they had the study. There was like basically like an obstacle course. It looked like a study room with like couches and stuff. Then they had the kitchen. It looked like a kitchen. They had a big mozzarella cheese they had to swing on.
I love that.
What did they have? The
My
office?
favorite was the thing that everybody kept falling on.
The canoe?
The big triangle. The pyramid.
Oh, the pyramid.
Yeah.
Which one was that one on? Was it the study?
The study, I think, yeah.
What else was there? The kitchen, the bedroom.
The kitchen, the bedroom, the study, planetarium.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Bird Box is a good one.
Oh, yeah. That was my recommendation.
Yes, good. Another John Malkovich is in it.
Oh,
good,
yeah.
good.
That's why I convinced you to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. He was kind of a douche in that one.
Yeah.
But, God.
The concept.
The concept is fucking crazy. Like, I'm surprised it took me that long to watch that movie because it's like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm like, it was a really good movie. It was really worth the watch.
Some of it was, like you like literally didn't. It's one of those like you want to look away but you just can't.
Right.
Yeah, in some scenes,
It's just
crazy.
Yeah, just that movie movies in general give me a lot of anxiety. I think that's why I have a hard time watching movies because I don't really have the patience. And it's like the type of person I am. I constantly want to know what's happening or what's gonna happen. So I'm always asking you
you're asking me yes.
Yes.
I've seen the movie.
So it did give me a bit of anxiety, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Thought it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Green Inferno, another one. Now
another recommendation.
That wasn't one that I was like had anxiety. Like what happens? What I mean, I did still want to know what happens, but that was one that I was just like, holy shit! Like
this is possibly real.
Like because I want to
really
know what
happens.
happened, but it's like, okay, here's a better way to describe it. I want to know what happened, but it's like it wouldn't matter because basically all you're telling me is like the way these people die, or if these people die or not. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And it's like because I already know I'm in for like the most insane, gruesome
killing
deaths.
Yes,
crazy. I'm surprised it took me that long to watch this movie as well.
Yeah.
But again, another crazy movie. It kind of reminded me of like Apocalyptico because Apocalyptico was more like back in like the Aztec times, so it's like that's how life was. But this is like happening today. Like there's still Amazonian or tribes in the rainforest that could be practicing these types of
that
things.
Twist.
The what?
The ending.
Oh, and the ending, yes. The ending does have a twist to it that you're like, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Even that's exactly what you did.
Let's see. Paradise PD. We can pretty much skip over that. I haven't seen that in a while. Because, like, the new season is, like, kind of just, like...
We tried to watch it, and, we used to be able to watch it, like, no problem. But then we ended up watching it one time when the new season came out. And we were eating, and we were like, oh... I don't know about this. There's just some.
Oh, that's
some
what
shows,
it is. Yes.
Where like, I don't really want to be listening to this right now or seeing this.
Right. That's why we had stopped watching it because that was a show we'd watch when we were eating, and like there was lots of like shit jokes and it got real dirty. Which I mean, at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with, but just not while I'm eating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, so catch up on Paradise PD. That's another good show, but if you're easily offended, don't watch it. Cooked with Cannabis, that was another good show.
It's
basically like a cooking
show. I'm usually not into cooking shows, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Not really me neither, but I thought it was interesting because it's like it's a whole different spin on a cooking show because these people were cooking with cannabis. So I thought that was really cool too. So if you're into cooking shows or you're into cannabis, go ahead and give that one a watch. It's worth it. Yeah, it's definitely a show for you, along with Disjointed, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I think I'm pretty much finishing up my list here.
Oh, really?
So because that was pretty much the list of I have Community and American Horror Story, but not really much to say on that because we haven't really got into.
And those have been on cable, so they're not really Netflix.
Yeah, exactly. So, but something that's been on cable and Netflix, but that I also want to watch or watch again is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I used to watch that show. When I was a kid, so I think getting back into it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then The Disaster Artist, we just saw like a clip of that movie, so that might be interesting to get into.
I kind of like didn't want you to turn it off.
Right? Yeah, it was kind of funny.
Felt weird.
Yeah.
You were all paused. I was like,
okay. I was like, we gotta do a podcast.
I know.
But yeah, so all right, well, yeah, that was just us breaking down our list of things we've been watching on Netflix. So yeah, sorry if we're kind of seem a little down or don't have much energy this episode. Late. It's late. We've had a rough week. I've been sick all week, so just I don't feel like myself right now. But hopefully by this weekend we'll be all good.
I know, hopefully.
Yeah. What else do you have to say?
Let us know if you liked, us breaking down like a certain streaming service, like our favorite TV shows, movies. We could always do one for like Prime. We have Prime, Hulu, anything.
Yeah. I'm sure regardless we'll still do something like that.
Yeah.
Let us let us know. At the end of the day, like we've said before, this podcast is going to be us talking about anything and everything. So literally, if you're into a certain topic that maybe you don't know because we haven't talked about it yet, maybe we're into something that you're into that you don't know yet, or that you don't know that we're into it, or maybe there's something we're not into that you're into that we can, check out and then, talk about it on the podcast. So,
exactly.
So there you go. This podcast is not on any genre or any specific genre. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want. It's the best part of it, yeah. So let us know, guys. And thank you for listening. Do you have anything else, Caylin?
No, I think we're good.
Okay. All right. Peace and love, guys. And we'll hear from us soon.
Bye.